Here's your WNEM TV5 news update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Meg McLeod. In our top stories tonight, a mother is facing charges after a 3-year-old was found dead in a garbage bag. The Oscoda Township Police Department says 22-year-old Justine Johnson was charged with felony murder and child abuse in the death of her 3-year-old daughter. Police say the toddler was stabbed multiple times. If convicted, Johnson could serve a life sentence. On Friday, police received a call after someone saw a small foot sticking out of a garbage bag at the home on Cedar Lake Road. Police add Johnson's mother was the primary caregiver for the 3-year-old, and Johnson frequently visited and stayed at the home. Johnson was denied bond and is due back in court September 28th. Charges have been refiled in a 2010 murder. 35-year-old Terrell Wade of Saginaw is charged with murder and 3 firearms offenses in the shooting death of 20-year-old Taylor Poling, who police say was Wade's girlfriend at the time. Wade was initially charged in 2016, but the case was dismissed in 2017 for further investigation. The case has since been reopened. According to the state, more than 20 schools in our viewing area have ongoing coronavirus outbreaks. The largest is at Meridian Early College High School in Midland County, where there are 11 cases. There are 9 cases at Bay County's Garber High School and 8 reported cases at Mount Pleasant Middle School in Isabella County. For a full list of school outbreaks, go to WNEM.com. And now here's Brian with our forecast.
Thanks very much, Meg. And that forecast becoming decidedly soggier as we head into the next 48 hours. It's from a combination of factors here tonight, starting with on the sky tracker. Actually, remember that high pressure system that hung out all weekend long, gave us the gorgeous weather, sunny conditions. Well, it's now actually playing a hand in helping a fetch of moisture ride northward out of the Gulf of Mexico. And that's why on Monday so far, we've seen these spotty showers, occasional rumbles of thunder, and just a notably muggier air mass coming on in. But now that that moisture is in place, we're going to watch this potent cold front coming in from the central United States. Powerful line of thunderstorms out ahead of that tonight in parts of Wisconsin and Iowa. That is going to track in slowly across mid-Michigan tomorrow. And as you can see, coming into that area where we now have plenty of Gulf moisture in place, add to that the slow-moving nature of the front, and it's likely to produce periods of heavy, long-lasting rain as we head on into our Tuesday night, and especially in parts of the thumb, even into a good chunk of our Wednesday. Before then, for the first day of fall coming in on Wednesday, once that boundary crosses on through as well, we are going to see a dramatic change in our temperatures. It's going to be like flipping a switch, and it's going to be immediately fall-like in terms of our temperatures on the first day of fall. We're going to go from these 70s that we've seen across the lower peninsula tonight and these 80s toward the Chicago area quickly on the other side of that boundary back to 60s and some 50s. And you see how this progresses here. Very well-defined temperature gradient there along that cold frontal boundary, inching closer to Lake Michigan by the time we're getting up around 7 o'clock on Tuesday morning. Looks like the front will take a little bit longer to get through the area. So even by tomorrow afternoon, we're only dialing our temperatures back into the 60s. But of course, that will be notably cooler. But then while our Wednesday we'll likely see high temperatures in the low 60s. There's a good bet that we're actually going to spend a good portion anyway of our Wednesday closer to the 50s. It's going to be a very big change in a pretty short amount of time. Let's get to the rain. Hour by hour forecast going from 8 o'clock to midnight. We'll see a pretty substantial reduction in the coverage of showers and thunderstorms this evening and into the overnight period. But you'll notice here, they're not gone completely. So it's a low chance, but a chance nonetheless. Those will continue in that same isolated fashion around the time we're getting out the door around the 8 o'clock hour on our Tuesday morning. Then as the cold front begins to slowly build in from the west, we start to see some pockets of heavier rain, likely some embedded thunderstorms breaking out around midday. 3 o'clock sees a pretty similar slate of conditions, but it's tomorrow evening starting around 6 p.m. into the 9 o'clock hour throughout the night into our Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, and actually for you folks in the thumb, likely into a good chunk of our Wednesday where we're going to see these prolonged periods of at least moderate to at times heavy rain. And so when all is said and done here, we're going to be looking at anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain possible, mainly across areas of the thumb. You see it there from that purple shading to red shading, anywhere from the Flint metro area on east. If you live in those zones, if you're a homeowner who has something like a sump pump in your house, take some time over the course of Monday night, early Tuesday to make sure that's working, because a lot of water coming your way with around a 1 to 2 inch total likely around the Tri-Cities and then some slightly lighter amounts off toward the northwest. Mostly cloudy skies for tonight, spotty showers and a few thunderstorms with a low around 68 degrees. First Warn 5 7-day forecast. Final day of summer tomorrow sees that rain and thunderstorm threat with a high of 74. And then a high of only 60 for the first day of fall Wednesday. Showers persisting south and east of the Tri-Cities, and cool, showery, breezy conditions persisting from Thursday all the way into Saturday.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.